Hi friends, I am Murali here. Today we are going to build Angular CRUD application. So this is what the application we are going to build. You can edit this, like you can update. So you can see it is reflecting over here. You can delete. You can add the new user as well. Like here we see. So I'm going to build a similar kind of application. Before that, let me give you what exactly I'm trying to do. So let me open Paint. So let me take the screenshot of this. Okay. Here, this particular block. This will be a single component. Inside this, this will be a child component. It means the outermost one is going to be parent, the innermost one is going to be child. So basically, by doing this CRUD application, I am also going to explain to you how you can communicate from parent to child. First step. Second step, from child to parent means when you click edit button in child component, how the parent component will get the value. When you click delete component, how that particular delete functionality will be happen inside the child component. These are all the points we are going to discuss now. So without wasting much time, let's start the application. I'm going to create an application. ng new Angular CRUD parent child. So it will take some time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the video. I will be back once this application is ready. Okay, my application is ready. Now let's cd into Angular CRUD parent code space dot, which will open the code into Visual Studio Code. Okay, now let's start the application. ng serve open. Meanwhile, parallelly we need to have a local server as well. I am using what happened? Acha. Okay, something is already running. So let me give --- port 4201. It should work. Let's see what happens. Perfect. My application is up. Now, the second thing I am trying to convey is we need to have a server. So I do have the local server here. How this can be set up is it's a very simple node based application which will act as a local server. So if you want to know about this, please do comment. I can create a separate video for that, or you can just follow this, or you can use any other API whatever you have. Okay, and now how to start this server. I think this server is already up. I will stop this. So this is a simple JSON server. You can find the details here. JSON server npm. This is a simple JSON server. You can go to this official website. You can find the step-by-step instructions how you can create the local server. Hope you can able to get this. Okay, now let me start this local server. Bash JSON server --- watch db.json. So this is a command which we need to give to start the local server. So I think it's up. Let me check this. Cool. This is the data I'm getting from the server. Okay, now let's go to the Angular component. Let me go to source, app.html. I'm going to remove everything. Right now nothing is there. That's it. You can check the browser. This is the old one. So you can see it's a blank screen. Perfect. So first thing, we need to have a simple form in our parent component. To have a simple form, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Bootstrap website. Let me add the dependency of the Bootstrap first. So copy this link. Now come back to our application. It's not the one. Let me close this to avoid the confusion. So come to index.html. In say head section, I have added Bootstrap. Perfect. Now I need a form, simple form. So these are all the Bootstrap forms. Copy this. Come to app component. Now I'm in app component. Div dot container. Is this. Perfect. I have a simple form. Now I don't need these checkboxes or this kind of these things. I don't require. I am going to get rid of that one. So go to this checkbox, remove this. Even I don't need password right now. What I need is like it will be mail I need. Okay. So this one will be user name and this will be text. I don't need ID. I don't need this as well. Let the placeholder will be there. I don't need this small tag. Here also I don't need this ID. I don't need this one as well. I don't need this small also. Let me check. Perfect. So I have username, email address. Okay, now this is a simple HTML form. So we need to convert this as an Angular form. To do that, number one step which we need to do is go to the app module.ts. To use Angular form, we need to import Angular forms module. Forms module we need to import Angular forms. Forms module. Perfect. Next, come to the component. Here we need to give the reference for the form like this. User form equal to ng form. Super. Make sure that you don't have any errors here. Perfect. I don't have any errors. Super. Now this button supposed to be a type button. It should not be a submit. Let me add a click event. Click. Add user. This method is not here, not there in our TS file. We need to create this method in our TS file. Okay, not in the module. We need to go to the component over here. Add user. So add user code. When I click the button, we need to get this console statement, means that button is perfectly working fine. Now let me come to HTML. See, now this input is not associated with your form. How I am telling, if I pass this form to this event and I can receive it here, and if I console, this has to be value. Console no. If I check, see, it is empty object. It shows nothing is there inside the form. But actually, we have couple of input fields. One is email or placeholder. Let me change. User name. Okay, one is username. The other one is email. We have two input fields, but it is showing that nothing is there. How can we connect this input field? For that, first thing I need to have a name attribute. This is username. And the second thing I need to have ng modem. That's it. Let me do the same thing for email address also. Name attribute, email, and ng modem. Now see, when I submit the button, I am getting two properties. Now my HTML form became Angular form, and both the input fields, email and username, is successfully associated with the form. Okay. If I enter some values also, I should be able to capture it. Perfect. See, I can able to get the username and password. Now, I need to post this particular data to the server. How can I do that? To have the communication with the server, I'm going to have a service. I will name that service as a common service. So let me create a simple service. Ng generate service common. So it will create a simple service. Can you see? Can you able to see this? This is a simple service. This service is going to take care of entire my CRUD operation. Means create user, read user, or get latest users, update user, and finally delete user. So these are the four activities which we are going to do, but all the four activities is ultimately going to be taken care by common service. Wherever the component you are in, it could be parent component or child component, but these four operations will be taken care by the common service. Now, let me go to app component. First, I need to import that particular service. I need to import that particular service to use it. How can I do that? I need to add as a dependency private common service. This could be anything, whatever the variable you prefer. You can give, like, you can give CS, which means common service, but I prefer to give a full descriptive name, common service, and this is a type of common service. This is the actual service which we have created. See, the red line is showing. You can see that cannot find name common service. You can quickly fix this. Mouse or quick fix, you can click on this. It will suggest you to import that. Okay, I'm selecting that. So I have successfully imported that. Okay, now my service is ready. Now let me send this to that particular service. This dot common service dot create user, send this object. before sending, it needs to have that particular object needs to have a ID. So let obj equal to common service obj equal to obj dot id equal to 1. So I need to have ID property. That's why I'm hard coding it here. Once it is done, let me send to the service. Now go to the service. See the error because in your service, this create user method is not ready to receive any arguments. So I'm going to create obj. Now it's ready to get some argument. Now if you see, error is gone. Okay. Now just console.log. obj. Now see, once you enter some value, way more red. Oh, so one is from app component, the another one is from service. So I have captured the value from parent component, means from app component. Then I have created a service. Inside that service, I have created a method called create user. So my data came up to the service layer. Now from here, I need to send it to server. To send to server, we need to have a HTTP client module, which is actually going to take care the responsibility of server communication. Once again, the same way how we have did to use forms module, means we went to app module.ts, we have added forms module, then only we have started using the forms module, right? In the same way, we need to have HTTP client module is supposed to be imported. Import. This is actually from Angular common HTTP. Perfect. HTTP client module. Perfect. Now our module is ready, but to use this HTTP service, we need to import HTTP client like this, private underscore HTTP client. So let me import this. Perfect. This underscore HTTP is going to help me to post the data from this service to the server. Now this dot HTTP dot post. What is the URL I need to use is this is the API which I need to use to post the data. Post and obj whatever I have received. Okay, now this URL is going to return you a observable. So these observables I am going to handle in my component. The people who don't know about observables, don't worry, I am going to create a different and detailed video about observables. So as of now, this observable is something I can say that which you are going to get a response from the server after you successfully post it. How it needs to be handled, I am going to show you now. So this is supposed to be returned. Where it is going to be returned? Wherever you use this create user method. Where you are using this create user method? App component over here. So I need to subscribe for the observable. So a function inside this. Now I am going to get a response that user added successfully. Okay. Now let's go to this. Let's get some way more in red. There is some problem. What was the problem? Let me go to this one. Let me check duplicate ID. Oh, ID is duplicate ID. It means in what you call the server already the ID which you are sending might be exist. So let me go to the local server. So this is the server I am using. The db.json is the file which is going to contain entire data. So see, there is ID already exists which we are trying to send. So let me get rid of all the data. Right now my API is empty. I don't have any data here, so you should be able to accept it. Oh, let me add now. Let me clear the console. Let me clear the network. Perfect. I think it added. User email, it did. Response. Let me go to the db.json. Super. So this is the object which got created in my db.json. So let me add. Okay, if you see, after adding, still the data is exist over here. So I would like to clear that form once the data is posted. So what I am going to do is, I will take this form name. So user form.form.reset. Hopefully we should be able to clear that. Now let me remove leave not one. Remove leave not one. Okay, what happened? 1 second ID. Okay, only one time this ID has to be numeric. Next, every time it has to be null only, because it will auto increment. It will get auto increment. So now see, not one. Let me use this not one. Perfect. The form also got cleared. If I go to db.json, I have the data here. Okay.